What's up everyone, just wanted to share this bug I found with the RX 7900 XTX on 23.12.1 driver, which is the latest as of 15th of January. I saw this, I found it posted on Reddit. Someone posted this exact bug, but I have to make a video to show AMD and hopefully the Cyberpunk devs to actually fix it, because you've got to make a bug report with evidence, you know. So basically it's to do with the 7900 XTX. I don't know if other cards are affected. And the latest driver with Cyberpunk 2.1, so the latest, whatever the latest of today's date, January 15, 2024, you can see 2.1, and it's to do with the frame rate. I'm on 3440 by 1440, and if I put the frame rate up into the 100 plus range, there's a weird glitch that appears. It seems to be texture loading related, to do with some roads, so I'm not 100% sure if it's streaming only on roads or, you know, what the deal is. But I'm able to reproduce it consistently. So basically, if I'm down at 70 FPS, I found that that's a safe range where it doesn't happen, so I can move the mouse around, and then I'll take a screenshot of this bug. And it is a really niche bug, because I thought it was just like a weird UI glitch, but I was able to capture it on recording, and other games don't have it, so, you know, it's not a GPU issue as far as I can tell, a hardware issue. It seems to be a game or driver issue. So if I set it up to 90, you might start to see it, and I won't tell you where it is. I'm going to take a screenshot and show it to you in a second. It mainly happens when driving fast across certain areas, so I'll try, yeah, there we go, it's appearing now. And it, you know, the other guy that had this bug wasn't using Let There Be Flight, so I don't think it's Let There Be Flight related. But you can see it now appearing just below the left bumper, just like a little black line, okay? And if I set the, it doesn't do it over the desert, it seems to do it more on the road texture. So if you have the camera at the right angle over the road and then you move the mouse, you'll start to see this little black rectangle, and it is really tiny. It's just weird. It's a weird bug. So I'll go to another view so you can see it a bit better, so you can see in the windshield of the car. Now I gotta have the camera at the right spot. 1 second. Let's see here. Can I get it to appear here? Nope, I need to set the frame rate a little bit higher. It is frame rate related, so I'll set it up to like 144. And we'll see what kind of frame rate we're actually getting. So there we go. Now the black line is there. It's like literally this area. So when I unpause it, see that little flickering line, and it happens more when you put input into the game. So when you press, you know, forward W or move the mouse around, you'll see this black line just start to appear at higher frame rates. So you can see I'm at 100 FPS, and I do have like some settings on that obviously keep the FPS down at this resolution, like everything's ultra. You can see here, so those are the settings. High. Only volumetric cloud is on medium, just because. And yeah, if you can see it. It's so annoying. And I thought it was just like my UI. And if I get out of the car, even so, like just to prove it's not like a Let There Be Flight thing, it's doing it on foot too. So you see this little line there. And if I go over to the desert, it starts to disappear a bit more. Like it's not. It'll appear when I move the mouse. I did check the Radeon settings to make sure that I didn't have like Radeon Chill or something running, and I disabled everything. I tried with Radeon Image Sharpening, which I run at 70%. I tried that on and off. It's not Radeon Image Sharpening. And yeah, you can see this line there. And as soon as I drop the FPS back down, so it's like my monitor, my desktop is set to 165 Hz. My game is set to 165 Hz. So just try one more time. If I lower it to 70, you can see that the line disappears. And I'll hop back into the car. And I'll also show you I'll show you another one. This is another weird thing. If I put it up to 90, which is the first setting I thought fixed it, you can see the lines appearing, but then it disappears when I don't move. And then if I hop into the car, go forward, like I'll get out of the way just to rule that out. So I don't think it's related. It'll appear when I'm in front of this diner. Like there's more textures obviously around this diner, and now the bug is like really easy to bring up even at 90 FPS. Okay? But if I go back here, this way, away from the diner, see that the line's just gone now. Like I'm not close to the diner at all. So see the line? I'm moving the camera. If I move it slowly, and we're at 90 FPS locked. 84%, 84 on the 99%. You can see that it seems to happen if I move the camera fast enough that the 99th percentile drop. I'm not sure. Like, I can't do it fast enough. If I face this direction, we get some view distance FPS drop. And it's kind of weird because you'd think if lower FPS doesn't cause the issue, like if I cap it to 70, I don't get the line at all. Why would FPS drop cause it to appear more? But just wait till we get close to the diner, you'll just see it start to appear. And this is in, which diner is this? Fuel station out in wherever this is, Badlands. So this area, you know, in the solar and the, yeah. So another test I'll do just to, you know, because I guess AMD will watch this, hopefully, the dev fix, bug fix team, is we'll also try lowering the resolution. And I don't have FSR on as well, so it's not like a FSR bug or anything like that. You can see my settings here. I actually don't run, for the 7900 XTX, it doesn't need FSR for this game, so I don't have any resolution scaling setting. It's just off native, you know, native resolution for 3440 by 1440. Now what we'll do is we'll change it to 2560 by 1440. So you can see my desktop now as well. I'm in borderless mode. I tried it in full screen, no fit, you know, it didn't help. So now in front of the diner at this resolution, it's not doing it. So yeah, it could be ultra wide related. That's a strong possibility. And then if I, what do I do here? If I increase the FPS, because I'm pretty sure we can get into the 120 plus range if not higher. If I increase the FPS, just watch the OSD. So we're at 144 hertz. There it is. It's back. So even 2560 by 1440 has this bug. Maybe you can reproduce it if you run the right settings, even with a weaker GPU. So hopefully someone else can comment here if they've noticed this stupid little, like, just here, this little rectangle, and I'll take a screenshot of it, and we'll see if it appears in the screenshot, because then you know it's not the monitor or the, you know, you can kind of get a better idea if it's really a bug or not. And if I just crop this screenshot for you guys, and it is right here. It's this little, make that circle smaller. It is this little black rectangle here. If you having trouble noticing it, we'll zoom in a bit. It is literally this exact spot on the screen every single time, and even changing resolution changes the position on my monitor. So initially I thought it might have been my monitor, but I'm able to even record a ReLive recording and bring this little black box up, and it won't come up in the UI because even though we're at 144 FPS, I guess there's no texture streaming when you pause it. And if I get away from this diner and 144, you'll see it still does it. It could be like when there's too many textures, like large, high quality textures around. It's still quite clearly there. And then we'll do the 90 fix, which works on ultra wide. So it's starting to disappear. There we go. So I am able to at least isolate what's the cause. It's something to do with high refresh or high frame rate, and maybe texture streaming because of how we go close to the building. So 90 FPS, the behavior on ultra wide is that it'll appear near the diner. And when I get close, we'll see if it's up. Like I'm moving the mouse because that makes it appear more, like it makes FPS fluctuate more. There we go. Okay. It started to appear a little bit. Let's see it flickering. But not so bad. This get out here just so you can see it, but I need like a good background like this, tiles or something. So at 90 it's not doing it at 2560 by 1440, but I'm sure if I bump it up to like 120 we'll probably start to see, yeah, there we go. So yeah, it is something to do with, and we can even try we'll even try going into full screen mode, hopefully. Yeah, this stretches the whole screen and you can still see it there. See it there as I move the mouse, and if I stop moving the mouse, it kind of like stabilizes a little bit, but it's still flickering. And then if I drop it back to, you know, even 80, whatever, that'll get rid of it. There we go. So if you're having this bug, or if you can reproduce this, please make a bug report in the AMD tool. Maybe make a Reddit post, or yeah, I think Cyberpunk even have a bug report system. I might try submitting this video there. So thanks for watching, guys, and yeah, I just had to make a video because it helps with their troubleshooting and stuff. So we'll just I'm just gonna take one more screenshot. at 2560. So it is not exclusive. Actually, we'll go down to 920 by 1080 because, you know, if there's no bug there, then maybe that's what they tested more in, so it hasn't been caught. So 1080 at 144, nothing. Okay, let's try 165. Or we'll just go max 200, whatever. So now we're at 180 FPS, and no. So maybe it's a texture size related streaming issue with the VRAM or something. Something to do is not crossing over properly. There's another setting that might be worth trying, and that is, what is it? Surface format optimization. I haven't tried adjusting that setting. So maybe if I disable that and run a higher, you know, a higher resolution, it might fix, but I have to restart Cyberpunk for that, I think. So I've just disabled it now using the Alt-Z. I don't know if you can see it, but we'll try going back up to, we'll go to 2560 by 1080 ultra-wide, which is lower than 1440p. And this is at 130 FPS with texture format optimization disabled. I don't know if it dynamically disables, but that's what I've done. I'm just going to press Alt-Z and gone into the OSD and turned it off for Cyberpunk. Surface format optimization. And we're at uncapped FPS. I wonder if it's related to FPS caps, actually. This is still capped, it's just, yeah, not artificial, not so. It was doing it at like 144. And we'll go back to 2560. A little bit higher. There we go. So yeah, it is doing it even with surface format. So it wasn't doing it at a 1080 resolution. 2560 by 1080 doesn't have it at this. Like, you can see the line there. 2560 by 1080. So it's a horizontal height issue, horizontal issue. Height. 1080 is the. I don't know. I'm getting confused now. Width is sideways, so yeah. Okay. So it's isolated to not ultra wide, but to 1440p plus resolutions. So can I set it to, what about this? 3024 by 1296. I'll just try like a weird resolution. Yeah, it's still doing it here too. Okay. And take a screenshot. Set it back to 2560 by 1440 is like pretty popular, so I'll take a screenshot of that to submit along with my bug report. Make it easier to see. Okay, thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next whenever I post. Bye.